Hello, fellow YouTubers, and welcome back to Mass Effect. On the last episode, we were at the Exogeny headquarters, where we found out about the Thorian, found out that it was underneath Zoo's Hope, and then made our way back there. Managed to save every single one of the colonists, except for Fidan, because he was a cutscene death, and defeated the Thorian, saving Pharos once and for all. And on this episode, we also got something called a cipher from the Thorian, thanks to another Asari. And on this episode, we're going to first talk to, I think, every one of our squad mates, because I think I'm fairly certain I can talk to Ashley and not accidentally trigger her romance subplot, since I already have it triggered with Liara. I also, off-screen, I gave a couple of items to random people. I gave some human armor to Ashley and Caden, and I gave Garrus some Turian armor, just so that they were suited up in the eventual need that I might need to use them. Ashley and Caden, I don't see me using them at all. Garrus, I'll have to use him for his side quest. Rex, I'm going to have to use him for whenever I unlock his side quest. And Tali, I'll probably use her all the time, since I'm already using her. But I did buy some new things, like I bought a nice pistol for Liara, and I bought a nice shotgun for Tali, and now I'm saving up for a nice pistol for Tali. And I'm talking about the Spectre class stuff, too. I also found out how to unlock the next greatest Spectre stuff. I apparently need to be over 50, level 50, and I am currently at 35, which is pretty good. We're also going to head back to the Citadel and start some side quests. And there's one side quest I'd really like to start, and I really hope I get the random drop for it, or like the random start. But let's see, I think I might be actually done with Garrus.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Something bothering you?
It's Saren. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him. He's always one step ahead of us, and he's got those damn Geth.
We're getting close, Garrus. We'll find him.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done. I know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
I understand your concern, but we'll find him. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do.
Yes, sir. I'll be ready. Can I ask you something, Commander?
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren? I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
I get the feeling this isn't a question. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him permanently.
If Saren won't listen to reason, if he forces my hand, I'll kill him in a heartbeat. But only if it's absolutely necessary.
But what's the point in keeping him alive? It just gives him an opportunity to escape or convince the Council to listen to him. And what about the Geth? They might try to free him.
We know more about Saren's plans than anyone. But what do we really know? If we just kill him, we lose the chance to find out.
Yeah, I see your point. Do you really think there's more to know, other than the fact that he's a raving lunatic?
Maybe, maybe not. But it's not a chance I'm willing to take.
Yes, sir.
So, we already got Garrus's thing. Let's go to Rex, then Tali, and then we'll talk to Ashley last. And then we'll head upstairs, talk to Liara, and then Caden, and then we'll head over to the Citadel.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who. as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes, a meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was, until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
All right, so I get the feeling we just need to talk to Rex one more time, and we'll unlock his next stage. Let's see if I can actually do it right now.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You trying to make me cry, Shepard? I've got some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
Who has it?
Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Ton Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people. He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
All right, we got his mission. Let's go talk to Tali very quickly, and then we'll go talk to Ashley. I feel that we have to talk to the human characters at least once.
It feels like we're getting near the end, doesn't it, Shepard? With Saren, I mean.
It won't be much longer. One way or another, it'll all be over soon.
You'll find the conduit before he does. I know you will. You have to. And after this is all over, when my pilgrimage ends and I go back to my own people, I'll be proud to say I was a part of it.
We couldn't have done this without you, Tali.
You've been good to me. A lot of people treat Quarians like second-class citizens. They just want us to go back to our fleet and disappear. But you've treated me just like everyone else on your crew. Like an equal. That means a lot, and it says something about you. Whatever happens, I just want to say thank you for that.
I'm going to miss you when you go back to your own people, Tali.
That won't happen for a while yet. I'll be right here anytime you need me.
I should go.
See you later.
I might actually be done with Tally's little talking side quest. I still have to do her side quest, but it technically doesn't unlock until I actually find it. However, I do know which planet it is on, and so I'll probably bring... Well, I'm bringing Tali everywhere anyway, so she'll probably know when I grab it. Ashley, on the other hand, I probably will never take anywhere, unless I want to level up her stuff for some reason. But let's talk to her for the first time, I think.
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
You've got a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist. Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, sir.
Yeah, she's a racist. She might say it's not racism, but it clearly is racism. I could probably talk to her again, but I don't really need to right now, and if I want to, I'll just talk to her later. Kind of like what I did with Rex. I didn't really expect to get Rex's mission today. I thought I was gonna at least have to do another world and then talk to him, but I guess that works either way. Is that upside down text? That is. Why is it upside down text? Why is it written everywhere on the wall? So let's go talk to Caden. I did get the items out of my locker too. They are pretty nice items. Is this the first time we're going to be talking to Caden as well?
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Alenko, when it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
That's a generous attitude. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This Saren is trading people to aliens for some kind of lost knowledge. But we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. Bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Caden's not exactly... I don't really like Caden. There's nothing against him. I just don't... He's boring. He's bland. Compared to aliens, the human characters are very... yeah. Speaking of... yeah. That was the stupidest thing ever. Okay, let's talk to Liara finally.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I like talking with you, Liara, no matter what the subject.
You have been very understanding with me, Shepard. Very patient. I appreciate that. I know there are some strange beliefs about my people. I am familiar with the legend of Asari promiscuity, but those rumors have little basis in fact. When one of my people joins with an individual from another species, it is a very deep and spiritual exchange. We do not enter lightly into a union.
You make it sound almost mystical.
A true union goes far beyond an ordinary melding. It is a connection that transcends the physical universe. Two become one. Thoughts and senses merge, identities intertwine. Memories and emotions weave themselves together, becoming entangled in a single, rapturous whole. It is unlike any other experience. In some cases, it can be a truly life-changing event.
You Asari can live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner grows old and dies?
Some unions are a single encounter between two willing individuals, but there are cases where an Asari and her partner choose to remain together. When that happens, we do not focus on the inevitable loss. Instead, we enjoy the time we are given. And even after a partner has passed on, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
It sounds amazing. Are you saying...
No. Oh, no. I am not very good at this, am I? I'm sorry, Shepard. I am trying to explain why I have been so... reserved. The union is more than just sex. It is the lifeblood of my species, the way we Asari evolve and grow as a society. That is why I have never... that is why we must choose our partners with great care.
I want you to be absolutely sure about this, Liara.
I am only 106, barely an adult by Asari standards, and I spend most of my time absorbed in my research. I never really thought about it, not until I met you. You are very special to me, Shepard. But with all that's happened, Saren, the Geth, the Reapers, I do not know if we are ready for this.
These are dark times, Liara. Maybe once all this is over.
I'm glad you understand, Shepard. There is too much at stake. We need to put aside our personal feelings and focus on stopping Saren. I wish it did not have to be that way. But we all have to make sacrifices. Let's talk about something else.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Did I just cancel the subplot? I hope I didn't.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to talk about?
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
I hope I didn't. We'll find out. God. Yeah, we'll definitely find out. I hope I find out soon. Why am I getting in the elevator? I'm so used to Mass Effect 2 and 3. Oh, crap. This is gonna be a long ride down. So, a lot of things are happening right now. Did I cancel the subplot? I don't know. It sounded like I kind of did. I really hope I didn't. Is that small text on each of those blocks? Or is it just supposed to be shiny? That is small text. What? Okay, let's go back up. Can I go back up, please? Okay, so we're gonna head over to the Citadel. We got about 10-15 minutes. There's let's see, how many side quests? There's 4 side quests that we can do. We can get all 4 of them. 2 of them we can complete. Maybe 3. Yeah, we can complete most of them. they're basically just stay in this one. One of them's just in one spot. Another one is another. Actually, yeah. They're all very easy to get, at least. There's at least one that I know has to be off-world. So, we'll probably save that one for last. I mean, we can collect it, but we definitely won't be finishing it in this episode. The other ones, maybe we can finish in this episode. I know there's one that we're going to get as soon as we get there. There's 2 that we're going to get as soon as we get there. So let's leave Pharos. We can come back whenever. But let's head over to the Citadel. I really hope I get a message on my way here. I gotta disconnect first. Huh. I should probably... I'm trying to find out whether or not I accidentally canceled it.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I have a difficult assignment, Commander. You're the only one I can trust to get it done. There's a criminal leader named Darius in the Skillian Verge who controls most of the raider activity. I'd like you to negotiate a ceasefire with him.
Wouldn't an Alliance negotiator be better suited for this assignment?
Darius won't respect an Alliance negotiator. He built his empire by killing his rivals. But with your very public achievements, you represent a strong image that Darius has to respect. Show him that the Alliance won't back down. Show him he better make peace while he can.
If you're certain it's a good idea, I'll do what I can.
Excellent, Commander. I appreciate your help. The meeting will take place on a remote barren planet. I'm transmitting the coordinates now. I'm also transmitting the background for this negotiation. 5th Fleet out.
That didn't look like the conversation I was looking for. Granted, I wasn't exactly paying much attention to it because I'm still trying to find out whether or not I canceled the subplot. By the looks of things, I didn't. So I'm going to hope. If I did, then this episode probably wouldn't have been released. Or at least in this version, I probably would have had to re-record. Thankfully, it looks like it's supposed to happen. I'm on the wiki of Mass Effect right now, and I'm reading that it says, although temporarily stopped, it can continue. So, I think that was the temporary stop. So I'm going to assume that if this is true, I can restart it. Oh, I'm just not feeling really smart today. I accidentally this is not even related to Mass Effect. I accidentally bought a very expensive pillow for some reason. I was going to get a new pillow because my pillow was bad. And the pillow was in an area that said $8. It was a nice memory foam pillow. Turns out it was $30. I have yet to try it. But I could have bought a couple numerous pillows for that price. I felt very foolish after I got that pillow. And pillow just sounds very weird now. All right, let's get Liara. You know what? No, I don't necessarily. There's not gonna be any combat here. I'm gonna take the 2 humans. That way I can level up their stuff, even though I'm not gonna be using them. You know what? No. I said I was gonna stick with these characters. I'm gonna stick with those characters. Besides, there's no even real reason to level them up. The only reason I wanted to was because I want to sell their armor. I want to sell the armor, but I know Ashley can wear heavy armor if I level that up, and I know Caden can. No, Caden will never be able to wear. Oh, I can level up stuff for them. 3 points. Let's do that. Let's get her singularity pretty high. Let's get her shotgun starting to go, since I just got her an amazing shotgun. Speaking of which, let's have that equipped from now on. Go away. And here is the first of our missions. Michalovich.
Rear Admiral Michalovich, 5th Fleet.
Michalovich. Okay. Sorry, it looks like Michalovich.
We weren't told to expect you, sir. I would have prepared a formal greeting.
Spare me the pleasantries. I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship and you.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
The Normandy is a fine ship, sir. She's served us well so far.
It's a gimmick, Commander. Useless in a stand-up fight. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long. Commander, I'm not happy.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates, rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits of element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy can be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship. We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander. Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment?
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been proven yet. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
I think the Normandy is a good ship, sir. Even if you disagree, you have to see that her joint construction and multiracial crew make the Alliance look better.
Your job is to look good, Commander. The Alliance navies is to win wars. I'm not convinced Normandy isn't a waste of taxpayer money, but I am convinced that you believe otherwise, and that you'll use it to its best ability. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I'd planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
He just walked that way. There's nothing over there. Well, you need, as if you noticed, you need you can just, if you don't have Charm or Intimidate, that will probably end very bad for you. Or you could just, you know, renegade him out of that by telling him,
Tali,
don't check it.
Are the Quarians concerned that the return of the Geth will lead to more anger against your people?
The Geth killed billions and forced us from our homeworld. Most Quarians believe we have paid properly for our mistake.
I hope the other races view matters in the same light.
Strangely enough, I'm so lucky I got that quest. You need at least 9, and surprisingly, I think my Intimidate's at 8 or 7. Which is why the final Intimidate option was not highlighted. But that's one mission down. We have another mission right here. Literally right outside the door. we barely moved and we got 2 of the missions.
Commander Shepard? Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. Speaking of your new job, did the Council order you to sabotage human research concern on Noveria?
I don't remember what to answer for this. Quick, get me back to that. I know, this surprised me a little bit. Where is this? There it is. Huh.
The Council had nothing to do with it. There was an accident at Binary Helix Labs. In the interest of protecting the company's confidentiality, I can't say more.
That's a surprising revelation, Commander. We've had nothing but stonewalling from Binary Helix. Given your recent experiences, do you think humanity will ever get the respect it deserves from the galactic community?
Respect's a funny thing. People always assume they deserve it. The truth is, respect is earned. And I firmly believe we can earn it.
You're an idealist, Commander, but a sincere one. I hope you're right. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
Hold on. It's pretty clear you have an agenda here. I'm not going to be part of it. Excuse me.
You can't just walk away, Commander. The public has a right to know. Isn't it true you're just a shill for the Council?
I might have given too much information. I completely forgot that if I simply wanted to end it, I just walk away. 34 minutes. Could I get these last 2 quests done? I don't even remember where the start of that one is. Oh, now I do. You know, I'm going to start them both. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to go finish them because I don't want to be on the Citadel when I next episode. So first off, go to the Citadel Tower. we're gonna see a familiar face. Just simply turn around. And here we got Emily Wong.
Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you. Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers. I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
That seems like a step down from wide-scale corruption.
Actually, in a way, it's more important. This isn't about people getting rich. This is about safety. I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous degree. I can't get into the control room, but you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
Oh, what a journalist thing to say. I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. But let's head over to, where's this next one? Next one is over at the embassies. You might recall when we were going through the embassies last time, we noted about that Asari. And you also might remember a couple episodes ago where we got a message from an Asari saying to meet her at the embassies. At the little cafe up here. I really should go check what's for sale. I still need to get the pistol for Tali. Although I might just wait until I reach level 50 because I'm almost there anyway. But you got the huge crowd of soldiers gone. But here's who we're supposed to be talking to.
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I see you got my message.
It sounded like you needed some help.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on the cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
I'm sorry for your loss.
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive. The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Coming up with the ransom seems like the best way to ensure Dahlia's safety.
That's what I thought. I did what they wanted, transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
You want me to find her and bring her back?
You only need to bring her back. I've already found her for you. I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster. I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
Don't worry. I'll bring your sister back.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right man for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
So, the Paragon option, I think, is to turn down the payment, but I want to get paid. I don't do this stuff for free now. I mean, Shepard might because he's good karma on legs. I was trying to think of something that wasn't offensive. But finally, let's get the final mission. Oh wait. Huh? Oh, I got 2 more. Let's just quickly head to the wards. No. Yes. I forgot that I had to do this anyway. I was going to do this on my way out, but I'm going to have to go back to the tower anyway. Because the traffic control room is up here. It's that giant room with nothing in it. Was that supposed to say something? Or is that just glitched? I think it's supposed to say something in alien speak. Let's see. Jaleed's no longer there. He's still there. I wonder what this room was for. I feel like it was something that was cut. I mean, just look at it. That is empty. And shiny. And was this made in Unreal? Because I can easily make that room in Unreal. Wow, those graphics down the corners look just like Unreal too. This must be Unreal. I'm talking about the engine. Plant bug right there. And now just go speak to her again, and you should finish the quest. Which is, what are we gonna do next? Are we gonna do the are we gonna do the mission I just completely forgot about, or are we gonna complete hers first? I think we'll go see her, then we'll take the elevator down to the Presidium, because I have a feeling, is that glitched? No, I don't think so. Because I have the feeling that there is maybe another mission that we can get from the elevator rides. And granted, I'm going to have to ride at least one more elevator, but this one's so close anyway. Plus, did we ever get a chance to see that statue? I think we did. I can't remember. It's in the second episode, I think, when we did the tour of the Presidium.
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
It was no problem. Good luck with your story. It deserves to be heard.
I appreciate your support. I hope this will save some lives in the long run. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show this to my publisher.
$13,000. I'm really getting a lot of money. I think the experience and the money are tied to my level. Because that would make a lot more sense. Wait, I said I was going to take the elevator down. Because how long has it been since we rode an elevator? And I actually want to time in this elevator and see just how long it is. Just surprising. I'm still looking for your brother. I haven't looked for him yet. But we will start doing all these side quests that we have as soon as we leave the Citadel once more. Because Vermeer is going to be, I stated this last time, Vermeer is probably the beginning of the end. And once we do that, we're kind of locked on the final path. Oop, there comes the elevator. Look how fast that elevator was, and look how fast it is when I get in it. I guess it looks pretty fast if you're just standing still. Yeah, this is going pretty fast now.
After years of poor economic performance, ExoGeni has announced that its research colony on Pharos is finally returning a profit. New discoveries and a dedicated colonization effort have finally paid off for ExoGeni. ExoGeni stock rose sharply with the announcement, with investors pleased at this surprising news.
See, there's some happy news that's coming out, thanks to my actions. For example, that probably would have been very negative had I killed all the colonists. There's actually some sort of math that goes behind whether or not the colony is saved or not. And should I show it off right now? It's very complicated. Not really. It's sort of complicated. So did I ever show this off? I think maybe? I don't remember. I think I might have went that way. Yeah, it's a nice statue of a mass relay. Did I? Oh, hello, friend. Right over here, I think, is the final of the missions that we can get at the Citadel right now. As far as I'm concerned, as far as I can remember.
I'm telling you, this is not what Jake would want.
Who are you to tell me what my husband would want? I don't care what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
Can I help you with anything?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
I'm certain that she has a good reason. I'd like to hear both sides.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
What are the chances that your child will develop the heart condition?
According to the doctors, there's a 1 in 50 chance. And if my baby develops the condition, medical treatments are available.
Which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
What are the chances that gene therapy could hurt the baby?
1 in 300 at most.
But extranet articles say there could still be long-term complications we don't know about. Don't you understand? If my baby is that 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
It's Rebecca's child, Michael. I think you should honor her decision.
Damn it, she's not choosing. She's acting blindly out of grief.
I know you want the best for your brother's child, but this isn't your decision.
Of course it is! I'm the closest thing to a father this baby is going to have.
Then support the baby's mother. Stand with her when she makes tough decisions.
This baby is the only thing my brother... It's all I have left of him. I need to know that the baby's safe.
It's all I have left too, Michael.
I just want Jacob's child to be safe. I want to give him that much.
We will. I promise. Thank you for talking with us. I appreciate it.
I think that's everything that we could do. During that entire last half, I was trying to think of, is there anything I skipped? Oh God, there is. This episode will never end. There is one thing that I can do, and this is completely related to what choices I made in the first episode. Which choice, though? There's two choices that happen where you get to choose your background and you get to choose what happened to you in the war. The Citadel one has to do with your background. There is another one, a mission-related one, or there's a mission that has some things that have to do with that choice that you made for your war that make it a little more personal. But since I chose the spacer background, did I choose the spacer background? Yeah, I did. There is someone here that I can talk to. God, this episode's going on forever. At least it's not half talking with people.
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with L-Corps cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the L-Corps with a Hamlet who uses L-Corps body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
What a weird setup. Because I don't think I explained it full well that L-Corps can't display emotions, so they have to display it in speak what their emotions are. But I hope I can trigger this.
Hey, you're the shepherd kid.
Hey, been a long time, huh?
I'm sorry. Do we know each other?
I guess you don't remember me. Lieutenant Zabaleta? I worked with your mother. We served on the carrier Einstein. Well, that was 12, 13 years back, though. You were just a kid then.
I didn't see her much that tour. The ship was on patrol most of the time.
Hey, call your mom up and ask. She'd remember old Zabaleta. She'd vouch for me. Look, I need a favor. I'm kind of short on money these days. I hate hitting you up for money, but a man's gotta eat, right? So, could you spare something? Maybe 20 credits.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
You're a good kid, you know that? Thanks. You ever want to come by and talk, I'll be here. Huh? Can't afford a ticket home, right?
So, well, I guess it wasn't no skin off my bones. I have $300,000. You can have 20. Here, I'll give you 200. And the unfortunate thing is, this is way out of the way. I have to go. So, now the quest is I have to go back to the Normandy, Oh god, I have to go back to the Normandy. I have to go to the...
has reportedly been destroyed. The exact cause is currently unknown. Given the research conducted on Noveria, many are blaming the destruction on an experiment gone awry. Administrator Anoleus currently faces criminal charges as a result of the disaster, although the nature of the charges remains unclear.
So yeah, the things we do are now impacting the world. As I was saying, we have to go back to the Normandy. We have to go to the comm channels, the comm bay, which is right behind the it's where all the group meetings happen. Call our mom, talk to her about Zabaleta, and then go back to him. So this is going to be very... Oh god, is this going to be my first hour episode since the first episode when I said I was going to try and limit it to 30 minutes? Oh boy. Then again, I kind of do want all the Citadel stuff done before I take off again, because I kind of want the next episode to be the beginning of the main stuff. I don't want to have... This is going to come out on... This is coming out on Thursday. I don't want this to... I don't want to come back on Tuesday and still do some Citadel stuff and then start it on Thursday. I want to come back on Tuesday and start all the side quest stuff. Unfortunately, I don't have that side quest one unlocked, the one I want. So I don't know which one I'm going to be doing first. Oh! No! I know an idea now. I know what I can do. That was
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
I wonder if that radio feed is through our... I wonder if they hear anything different. Like, I wonder if it's species based, like it can tell what species are in the elevator and then gives news to each one in their native dialect, I guess, because I'm pretty sure that not every species talks in human or speaks English. I'm pretty sure there's translators that do that, unless, you know, English is the best language in the universe.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I wish it would go faster. Look how slow the smoke is. I guess that's mist.
Logged. The commanding
Give me... Oh, that's the wrong way. Let me go back to the comp center. This is technically the last thing I have to do, too. So as soon as this is done, I can end the episode off, and we can quickly head over to our first planet. Our first side mission planet. Salute me. There we go. This is also... I should also mention this. This is also the only path. If you went to Spacer, the Spacer, this is the only... path that actually has your parents in it.
Computer, give me a real-time connection to the Dreadnought Kilimanjaro. I want to speak to my mother, XO Shepard.
Shepard speak? Oh, hi. I don't have time for a personal call right now. I'm on duty.
I know what that's like. Do you remember a Lieutenant Zabaleta from the Einstein?
Ernesto? Have you heard from him? He was one of the Marines who guarded the CIC. We shared a watch. I lost track of him after there was an incident.
I've seen him here on the Citadel. Looks like he's had some hard times.
I don't doubt it. You remember the Batarian raid on Mindwar in 2170? You were in high school. The Einstein's task group responded to the Mayday. The Batarians were still pulling out when the Marines hit groundside. Zabaleta was one of the first down. He was never quite the same after.
He has post-traumatic stress because of what he saw?
He tried to keep working, but it rode him. He showed up drunk on duty more and more. We couldn't always cover for him. The Alliance discharged him. Everyone knew he drank because of what he'd seen down there, even if he never talked about it. Especially because he never talked about it.
For it to have affected him that deeply, he must have been a very sensitive man.
He was. Always in laughter and tears. If you see him, tell him we still worry about him. Tell him to go to the Veterans Affairs office. I have to go. But take care of yourself. You're making us proud. Kilimanjaro out.
So our mom is the second in command on a ship. Take that, Mom. Where I first command on my own ship. I'm just kidding. Please be nice to your mothers. I'm gonna call my mom now. Although, oh, nope, I'm not gonna mention that. Nope, not gonna mention it at all. There was something I was gonna mention, except it was gonna be very personal. I don't need that right now. I think a lot of people know that I'm currently in the process of moving. I don't exactly know. I still don't know right now. At the time of recording, I don't know whether or not I've actually have moved by now, or if I'm moving soon. Because the start date of my new job is either happened already, or it's going to happen soon. And if it has happened, then I have moved. If it hasn't happened, then I'm currently in the process of moving. I guess I'll have future me put it up on the screen right now if I have or have not moved by now.
I am curious about the helmet you always wear, Tali. Does it contain technical augmentation systems?
No, living in the clean environment of the flotilla has weakened our immune systems. The environmental suits protect against diseases.
I suppose that makes it more likely you will return from your pilgrimage then. You are only truly safe on your flotilla.
You also get some nice background story on certain species, like why Quarians wear that elaborate setup, because they need it to survive in order to not get diseases. Kind of like what happened on War of the Worlds, the movie, and I guess the radio play. I've only seen the Tom Cruise movie. I don't know if that's the best representation of that. We want to go to the war. Yeah, where's Ward's access? It would be Presidium locations. This is going to be an hour long, isn't it? I have 3 minutes to beat this. I'm under the clock now. Then again, there's a problem I have with recording multiple parts in a row, is that my voice I start to lose my voice the more parts I do. So I usually take breaks in between. But if it's like an hour-long recording, I'm talking for almost an hour straight. Thankfully, Mass Effect is a lot easier on that because there's big moments.
Development in the Eden Prime investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
As I was saying, there's a lot of moments in Mass Effect where I can't talk because I don't talk over people, and I don't talk during cutscenes. Although I think I've accidentally started doing that in Banjo-Tooie. Banjo-Tooie is almost over, though. I can't wait for LP10. Well, technically, you could consider not Spyro. You could consider Super Mario 64 to be LP10 if you really wanted to, or this to be LP10. I guess technically LP10 would be LP12.
Hey, back again, huh? I don't suppose you got any credits to spare.
I spoke to my mother. She told me about what happened on Mindoir.
Did she? I wonder. People tied like prize hogs, locked in cages, clawing and screaming as they're loaded into cargo pods. And we couldn't reach them. The Batarian defenses had us pinned. Dozens died trying to advance. All we could do was watch as they hauled people away. I've been looking for 13 years for something to make that sight go away. What have you got, huh?
I'm not going to give you money to drink yourself to death. You need to stop this.
If you don't have a better option, just give me 20 credits. A good bottle of whiskey. Enough to stop the dreams.
My mother said to go to the Veterans Affairs office. You're not the only one who's seen that brand of hell. They can help.
The VAO? God. All right. If she wants me to go talk to someone, fine, I'll do it. For her. She always stuck up for me. She always was naive. All the VAO does is pump you full of chemicals. If she wants to talk, tell her she can reach me through the Citadel VAO.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing because of that. I'm laughing because of the renegade, the intimidate option. No one understands. Wah. Oh, I also passed an hour. Is that the end of that quest? Is it all done? I think it is. Where'd it go? Look at all these quests that we have to do now. Oh, we're still not done. Oh, no. What would be quicker? Let's just take the elevator down. We'll end it next to Conrad. I forgot about this. I have to do it at least once before I do Vermeer. So while I'm here, I should do it. You know what? I'm actually gonna cut. I'm not gonna go back to the Normandy. I'm gonna cut it because I want to actually go shopping too, and I'm gonna do that off screen.
Traffic endangered our safety. Emily Wong offers an inside look at the dangerous world of space traffic control.
A screen. I have to be careful when I talk because I don't like talking over people. I've actually cut out words I've said before and then had to remember to restart where I ended because I didn't want to talk over people. So we gotta go talk to Conrad. Thank God I reminded myself. And then once we're done with that, which would be quicker, which would be quicker. I think it would just be quicker to go this way. If the door can open. Flux is over there. Of course, I don't think we'll ever go back to Flux. We did play one game at Quasar, but I don't consider us playing anymore. I'm not a gambling person. How about these shops? Oh, like I said, I'm gonna go check the shops once I'm done, but hello.
Hey, there are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Being a Spectre is a big responsibility. I just want to make humanity proud.
The vids are all talking about Commander Shepard fighting for all of us back home. And they also say that you don't take crap from anybody. You're showing them what humans can do. Hey, could I get your picture?
I don't have a problem with it, but why?
You're a hero, Shepard. Decades from now, humanity's going to remember you, and I'll have your picture. Just hold up your gun. Perfect. Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
You know, I actually could have done that after I became a Spectre, if I would have remembered to come back downstairs and talk to him. But alas, I in hindsight, that was probably would have been the better thing to do because I technically can finish that right now. Shut up. I could technically finish this right now if he was back. I wonder if I could leave this area and come back and do it. You know what? I'll just wait until after Vermeer because he'll still be there. I just needed to have completed one plot world. So, on the next episode of Mass Effect, this one might actually be my longest episode of Mass Effect. We're going to be leaving Citadel once more. After I do some shopping, we're going to start the side quest collect-a-thon. And for people that haven't watched any of my Watch Me Fail episodes, the collect-a-thon is where I start doing a bunch of random stuff that isn't related to the game. Like collectibles or side quests. And this is the side quest collect-a-thon, so I'm going to be doing all the side quests. I know a good one we're going to start off with because it's a multi-parter. And I don't exactly know if I'm going to be able to get through all the episodes. It might actually take 4 episodes to do this part. But on the next time we do that, next time we will do that. So until next time, we will do that. Hopefully you enjoy.